So as Epic Built has continued to grow, Parker, I think it used to be a very small team. As that team grows, obviously adding the right experts to it. How does a client know who's going to be managing their project or who to talk to about certain issues?
So at the beginning of construction, we have a project kickoff meeting, and we talk through what you contact certain people about, and we tell our clients who their project manager is going to be and also who their job site supervisor is going to be. And what those two positions are, essentially, the job site supervisor, a little bit more straightforward. They're the guy who is on site each and every day to make sure that the project schedule goes smoothly. When on-site questions by subcontractors come up, that they get answered quickly so that construction can continue to progress. And then the project manager's role is to essentially kind of be the in-between for the client and the job site supervisor. So if there's questions that actually need to be answered when it comes to budget, selections, what's been ordered, when it's been ordered, what does the schedule look like, when do we plan to finish, things like that, project managers is kind of the in-between to answer questions for the construction project itself.
Awesome. Yeah, and then the only thing I would add to that is add in an interior designer, an architect, or a drafting team, the financial side of things. And there's really a robust team of individuals that help bring every project to the end result that our clients are looking for. So we do have the right pieces in place that make an incredible team. And each individual within that has a specific role, and we'll just lay that out up front for our clients to know that, if they have a question about a draw on their project, they can reach out to this individual about the financial process. If it's a construction related question, it's likely going to this individual. If it's about a selection or a paint color or a countertop selection, this is the interior designer that you would reach out to on that. So just setting, again, those expectations up front and just making them look like what they should and explaining that to the client.
I think the other part of that whole construction team piece that's really important to point out, though, is that the reason that we have people fulfilling individual roles is because somebody does have to be on site every day, and somebody does have to be able to answer financial questions, and somebody does have to answer interior design questions. And in order to have a really smooth experience, those people need to be separate from each other. We used to do it definitely the other way. Tom and I and Taylor were all certainly very involved in the construction of all projects, but I guess our involvement is more so happening at the management level, at the team, to make sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be. We're sitting in on all construction team meetings.
I think, just to chime in on that, I think what we've noticed is, as we've created that process and implemented it, that we have the right people in the right spots who can dedicate their time and attention to the right things, versus just us trying to do all of them and really not being able to spend as much time as we would like in each of those categories. So by doing this team approach to everything and having the right people in the right positions, everything can be more intentional and spend more attention on each item.
Yeah, and definitely allows us to be more proactive versus reactive.